How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be explaining the #1 thing to do right now in MLB The Show 23, so let's go ahead and get right into it. And I also want to mention that the timing for this method is currently unknown. It could be up until 12 o'clock noon tomorrow. It could be maybe a few more days, but I think the time limit for this type of method that I'm going to be explaining is probably about 2 or 3 days at most. Now, with that being said, we have an updated schedule here that's going to mention backwards hat clue at a brand new flawless reward. That is not the method. That will not affect the method, but the Diamond Duos pack could definitely affect the method that I'm about to explain. Plain and simple, the #1 thing you want to do right now in MLB The Show 23 is to buy as many of these Future Star base round players from this Welcome to My Show Pack 2 as you can right now. They're going for about 20,000 stubs. These cards will only be available for another few days, and then they will leave the pack shop probably tomorrow when they release that Diamond Duos pack. They could definitely remove this Future Star pack, but they could wait a few more days, right? We're getting another content drop a couple days later with those Moonshot Cards, or I guess those flashback cards they're referring to that have a bunch of power. Basically, I've purchased, or at least tried to purchase, 2 extra cards. Of course, I've locked them in for Chipper Jones and Babe Ruth. With that said, if you are not a content creator and you have a lot of sellable cards, I would consider selling those cards on the market and purchasing these Future Star cards right here. I think it's worth it. I think these cards could at least go up to about 30K. Some of them might even get up to about 40K. If you take a look at the current Future Star cards, or at least the cards from that first pack, I talked about it in a couple previous videos, the fact that those cards could potentially rise in price. Didn't really know exactly what was going to happen, right? Of course, if they release a flash sale with these Welcome to My Show packs, then that will affect the market. If they release these Welcome to My Show packs in as an XP loop bonus, that will definitely affect the price of these cards, right? They're going to completely tank in price. So you have to keep that in mind, right? You are risking stubs buying these cards because eventually there will be a flash sale. I think we're a little bit of ways away from that because we're only a month away, or at least barely a month into the game cycle. We have a few more days and then it will be a month. I would maybe expect a 3rd round of this Welcome to My Show pack before they would do a flash sale implementing all 3, or something along the lines of an Around the World pack, right? Maybe another one of those. Or maybe they're done with those. Maybe there's a new pack coming out. With that said, it will certainly replace this Welcome to My Show Pack 2. I would expect a 3rd one. There could be more Future Stars coming. And if you take a look at the price fluctuation on these rare round cards, that would definitely be a good idea, other than the Gunnar Henderson. But that is also a little bit of risk involved, especially with those rare round players. They might not rise as much. I would recommend Grayson Rodriguez because he has Outlier. As you saw, the price with Hunter Brown go from about 20K to he got up to a 70-something thousand last night. And then his price kind of settled back down to where it was at, about 56K in this video. But with that said, those are my suggestions. That's the #1 thing to do in MLB The Show 23 right now. And even with Griffey being released into the game tomorrow, I don't think it will crash the market like a player of the caliber of Griffey could potentially do and has done in previous MLB The Show games. But I definitely think this is the best thing to do right now in MLB The Show 23. And if you only have, 20,000 stubs, then maybe just buy 1 card and then wait a little bit, flip them, and then you might have, 40 or 36,000, something like that, somewhere in that range. That's going to do it for this video. I'm calling